What's going on, everybody? So I haven't made a video being, I guess, not even complaining, just being triggered in a long time. But there's just one specific card that has really been putting me over the edge recently, and I'll give you guys a hint right now. Both of us just played it in the first 15 seconds of the game. And yeah, the Evo Bomber, guys, I don't know if about you, but like, to me, this card is just unbelievably broken, and I don't know how it's not been nerfed yet. So let's just think about it. Let's just describe it, right? So it's one cycle still. I don't know how the card is still one cycle. I'm just gonna bomber the bridge right away, try and get some cheeky damage on tower. Look at me, guys. I'm such a good player. Don't tell me that. Okay, well, 2 hits on tower, I guess, even though it definitely did not deserve it. But yeah, like I said, I don't know how this card is still one cycle when there's so many other evolutions that are 2 cycles and not even close to as strong, in my opinion. I mean, it's just mind-blowing that they haven't made this card at least 2 cycles. Not at least. It should definitely be 2 cycles, but I don't know how they haven't yet. He's going to play his Evo Bomber the bridge, get that damage right back. Like, I mean, you guys saw the entire, like, 2 seasons ago, the entire game was just bombering the bridge and sniping it, and sniping whatever people placed. And yeah, they nerfed the range, sure, but they didn't nerf anything else about the card. And for 2 Elixir, Bomber is like, man, I don't know if you guys remember, Bomber was such a fun card. It was like only played in, I don't know, it used to be 3 Elixir a long time ago. Wow, that was so long ago now. I feel like old saying that, but then it was 2 Elixir, and people used it in a lot of Golem decks and like Beatdown and stuff. But now it's just usually, you can literally play Goblin Drill Cycle with this card. Like, that's just not how Bomber was meant to be created. You should never be able to play Bombers at the river and hit the other side of the map in, I mean, in my opinion and in everyone else's opinion. I'm sure people have the same opinion as me there. But I'm just going to cycle a log. Look at that. We've already got another. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. Evo Bomber NATO. Oh, that's like 800 damage on your tower. I hate to break it to you, but your tower is getting absolutely melted. And, oh, yeah, by the way, it's still going to sit here and defend your whatever you try and play at the bridge. So it's just 2 Elixir. It's kind of like the Evo Zap, where it's literally like way too much value for 2 Elixir in any situation of the game. Please log. Okay, I thought he was going to pop the Monk ability too quickly. That would have been kind of awkward, but that's going to be a dead Monk as well. And yeah, I've literally gotten, you guys see my deck, I have no win, I mean, I have Skelly Barrel, but that's not even a win condition, guys. Like, Skelly Barrel is kind of bad. I just like it because it's a fun card to place down, and I can also bait out people. The entire point of this video, guys, is for, like, to show how good the Bomber is and why it needs a nerf, So hopefully all these Supercell employees that definitely watch my video and are going to give me a creator code pretty soon, right? I'm just kidding. I mean, you never know, but okay, wow, this guy is crazy, apparently. I'm just going to go Knights. Yeah, hopefully they all see this video and are like, wow, this Bomber might need a little bit of a nerf, That's just the goal here, right? So I'm just going to cycle a Bomber in the back. Oh, he's going to cheese me at the bridge. I love Clash Royale, guys. Look what's happening right now. Gonna go for the Little Prince, and he's running out of daggers over there. He's gonna have to go for a Night Witch, which is good for me. I can go ahead and cycle my log. Alright, this Giant needs to relax. Giant's getting way too popular right now just because the stupid tower doesn't do any damage to it after about, like, 10% of its HP. So I'm just going to go Bomber NATO once again, outskill my opponent. I'm just so good, guys. You see how much talent that takes? Definitely not anyone in the entire world could do that. He's going to line up my Bomber again. Oh, no. Oh, don't do that to yourself. You know what? Oh my gosh, look at the... Okay, let's not even talk about the Little Prince, because what in the world did I just watch on the right side? That was actually a laser just connecting to his tower. What the heck was that? Okay, gonna go for the Knight. Skelly's on tower. Uh-oh. Okay, he's down to 190. No, okay, bad, Bomber by me, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to NATO plus log everything, and look at this. We've got delivery. This deck, I mean, the entire deck is literally just Bomber the river and hope you can get damage. So I'm just going to go for a Little Prince down low. That's going to be a dead Monk as well. And I could just take the tower with the NATO and a log, whatever. But you know what? I'm gonna make this statement right now. Okay, hold up. I got to NATO this back. I'm going to win this game without... like, with only my Bomber. I promise you guys I will get a Bomber lineup to finish off this game. I'm not winning it any other way. If I lose, then I lose. But I'm telling you, I'm going to prove a point in this exact video. And this is how I'm going to prove it. So I'm just going to go for the everything at the bridge right here. Just try and get a lineup or something. Oh, well, there it is. There it is. GG's. You place one single card, and there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, it's literally helpless. I feel kind of bad for the people that have to face this card, man. Alright, Sam, well, I have some bad news for you, my guy. Unfortunately, I did wake up and choose to be an absolute Bomber spammer today, so this is going to be a rough match for you, my good sir. But, but no, like, you guys see what I mean. It's just, I don't know. It's, in my opinion, it's just a very frustrating card in this game, and I don't know how it's just one cycle still. It's kind of, I mean, I don't even know. It's not like it's the most popular card in the entire game, because, you know, there's others that are definitely up there, like the Little Prince and stuff, but for how much value it gets for 2 elixir, I just don't know how it's one cycle. I think making it 2 cycles would be perfect. I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think down below, and stuff, but that's just my opinion. I'm actually having a good day and everything today, so it's hard to be like in a ragey mood. But you know, whenever an Evo Bomber connects the tower, it definitely helps. Helps me get in that ragey mood. So I'm just gonna go Ice Spirit right here. Okay, this is a perfect defense, I think. Wow, new tower is so balanced. That is just incredible. Okay, I did take 1 firecracker shots. I could have probably activated King if I was, you know, actually focusing, but I'm gonna have my Evo Bomber ready for whatever he places down on the map. Play a bar barrel. Yes, this is perfect, guys. And this is exactly how you play Clash Royale. It's like a magic archer, just, you know, amplified by about 500%, and there goes what? That's more than a third of his tower. Like, are you serious? I just don't know how they can think that's okay, and it's just the fact that you always have to overcommit to defend 1 card. That's 2 elixir is just kind of crazy to me, but it is what it is. Enough complaining. I'm just gonna let you guys witness it. Like, there's nothing even else to say. I've shown it off perfectly in these first, like, whatever 5 minutes of the video, or however long it's been. But yeah, also, we're literally like not even 1,000 away from 40,000. So if you are like not subscribed, you know, feel free to subscribe. It would definitely make me happy and everything. But I don't even know how we got to 40k so fast. I've got a 40k special in the works, so hopefully I can get that out like right as I hit 40k, or like pretty much right after. And I think it's gonna be one that people enjoy, but you know, I guess we'll have to see. That was just bad defense by me. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm playing Bomber Cycle. Like, what am I even doing with my life right now? Gonna cycle Little Prince in the back, and let's see. I'm gonna go for the Ice Spirit, go for the Skelly Barrel to bridge. Actually, I'm gonna go Skelly Barrel in the back and then Knight in front, because I'm trying to get a lineup right here, right? With whatever he places. I'm just gonna NATO this Firecracker in. Uh-oh, that's a Knight. You know what we do with Knights around here. We bomber the bridge on those. Oh my gosh, that's 2 shots on... I mean, his tower's just gone. Like, what? I mean, you can't do anything. Even though he arrowed, it was still too late, and he still took, what was that, like 900 damage from just a bomber, a 2 elixir card at the river. Like, come on, man. I mean, this is just a perfect example, and I'm just displaying it perfectly. But to be fair to all the, you know, the development, whatever you even call it, the balance change team, I guess, at Supercell, they actually did do a pretty good job at balancing the game. Not balancing the game, but changing a lot of cards that were broken on the last balance changes. So I'm not like gonna just sit here and complain. They definitely have done a lot better job of that last balance change than they've ever done in their entire life. It'd usually be like 2 cards that weren't even that broken. But yeah, anyways, that's my thoughts on the balance team. Okay, for people, I mean, no matter where you live, I need you to answer this question for me, because, you know, it's a never-ending debate. What is your, like, go-to place when you're like, okay, say you're driving home from somewhere, right, and you want to go get food or whatever before you go home, and you're like, okay, what is your go-to spot that you're going to be picking over anything else? You know, if you could only choose one, because I know there's a lot. And honestly, I'm not even sure what mine is. Like, I'm kind of between a couple from where I live. Like, the places, I know the places are going to be different depending on where you live and everything. But, like, say you had one place that you could go to get food. I'm not talking like a fancy restaurant. I'm talking like fast food, you know, like quick, whatever, right? Yeah, I'm just curious what people's thoughts are in the comments, like what they're... I want to see all the different replies and stuff. I'm actually going to go Skelly Barrel just to, like, kind of take his eyes off the bridge for a second, and then I can just go for the bomber, and then NATO, and your entire tower's gone. Like, guys, this card, I don't even have words. Are you kidding me? That's the entire tower. Yep. The entire tower. It took that last shot, too, if you saw that. That wasn't even the log that took the tower. That was literally a bomber. Like, guys. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. But yeah, comment down below what that restaurant would be for you guys. I just can't even believe what, just like, I'm not even trying is the worst part. You don't even have to be... the worst part is you don't even have to be anywhere decent at the game to play a card like this. It just requires no skill. Like, that's simply put, it requires no skill at all to play a bomber. Like, you don't even really have to line it up that good, because the splash damage is such like a big radius that it's not even hard to line up or anything. Like, literally anyone could do that. You could start the game, and as long as you know what a bomber does, you can literally have like perfect success with an evolution bomber. It's not even like, I don't even know. And you see, if you watch like the pro leagues and stuff, Clash Royale League, whatever, bomber is used in probably about like 95% of the duel sets that people play. So it's just like, it's just so obviously broken. This guy's got, what even is this guy playing, by the way? Can we talk about this guy, this mid-ladder menace deck, like P.E.K.K.A? Okay. I'm just gonna cycle. All right, he's got P.E.K.K.A, mini P.E.K.K.A, the I've never seen a push like this in my life. I'm actually terrified. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is that? Guys, what am I looking at right now? I think Evo Bomber also, we didn't even talk about this. Evo Bomber on defense is even more ridiculous if they don't have the correct spell for it. His balloon's getting absolutely cooked. This Bomber just hit, I mean, how much value was that? Please, somebody tell me. At least like 15 elixir, because he had P.E.K.K.A, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Knight, Valkyrie at the bridge, and Bomber just sat there and splashed on absolutely everything. Pause. That sound. Wow, English sounded kind of sus. I'm gonna cycle the Bomber one more time in the back for good measure, and I don't even know. I'm probably going to go for one more game just to try and show you guys that this card has to get nerfed. Like, if this does not get nerfed in the next balance changes, which are every 3 months for some reason, like, why can't they do them every single month? It's not that hard. Then I'm actually going to be so sad, though. Oh, also, I wanted to ask about one more thing. I'm curious what you guys think about the thumbnails recently, because I've been using a couple different styles of them. Not like every video. I mean, they're mostly the same, like similar-ish thumbnails. Like, it's kind of my style, but there have been a few different ones, like the Firebow video that I posted. That thumbnail, I thought it was pretty fire. I don't know. Well, okay, that's ironic because the video is literally Firebow, but I thought it was a good thumbnail. Probably one of my favorites of all time, so I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are on the recent thumbnails and stuff. I'm just going to cheese this guy at the bridge because I really don't have any patience, to be honest. And you know what? We only get the one bomber shot, but still one bomber shot's going to give me the lead, even though I didn't deserve it. So I'll take that. I'm just going to Skelly Barrel at the bridge because I have literally, I mean, my patience level, I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but I actually have the lowest patience, like, in attention span ever when it comes to this game. I always want to play cards at the river, and that might be the most ironic thing you've ever heard because I literally played, like, one of the most controlled decks in the entire game as my main deck. But it just, I love to spam the bridge. It's just so easy and you don't even have to think. I guess that's kind of my point, is you don't have to think at all when you're playing an evolution bomber. And the plays just kind of present themselves. You don't have to like think, oh, I should do this because he has this in cycle. No, you just plop the bomber at the river and he has to overcommit to respond. It's really that simple. So I'm just gonna go Ice Spirit up high, pop the ability to keep my little prince from getting grabbed by that fish boy. Then I can just go ahead and Skeleton Barrel, and look at this, we got Evo Bomber in rotation. He's actually hurting for elixir, I think. Wait, he might be cooked here, depending on what his spell is. Okay, he's got Zap. So it's still good damage from the little prince. 2 shots, maybe. Oh, 3 shots. Okay. I see you. I kind of want to go Bomber Knight the bridge, but I have the Evo Bomber, so I'd rather just wait till I can get a lineup. And I think I've gotten at least 1,000 damage every single game so far that I've played this deck with only the Bomber. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. No, I'm pretty sure I'm right, actually. I'm confident about that. Oh my gosh, I'm confident about that statement. And we've got a average Golem player here with the Golem at the river. Okay, buddy, Delivery plus NATO is going to clean up all this. Such a good combination. Low-key, very underrated combination, Delivery and Tornado. You don't see it in very many decks, probably because it's like 3 elixir spells are not really... are just kind of too expensive to play together sometimes, but I'm just going to go for the Knight the bridge, and I guess let's just spam the bridge. Why not? I kind of feel like doing it, so I'll just go, I'll probably go, oh yeah, he's going to Zap, and then as soon as this Zap hits, I'm going to Evo Bomber NATO to kill these E-Barbs and get that tower damage because I'm a skillful individual. He does get the arrows down. Okay, kind of a stupid Skelly Barrel, I guess. But once again, we get bailed out by Delivery, so it doesn't even matter. I mean... he's going to spam the bridge, but it literally, like, Delivery, I swear it gets, like, 50 elixir value a lot of the games, too. I don't think it needs a nerf. I think that is just really good against specific decks and really swarmy cards. Low-key Delivery, I don't know, man. I might have to put Delivery in, like, my deck or something, but it just wouldn't make any sense. You could low-key play Expo with only a Delivery and, like, no big tank. In place of like the Knight maybe and stuff. Also, I saw someone comment like, why don't I change my deck to like make it better for each meta, but you literally can't. Like, there's no replacements. You can replace the Knight with like a Valk, and that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not really that many things you can do to the deck because everything is a core card, right? So you have to have the Ice Wiz, you have to have the Tornado, you have to have the Rocket and the Tesla, right? Those are like the 4 staple cards, and then you're not really going to change Skellies because you need the quick cycle, and Log's never coming out of an Expo deck. Because like you need it in there, and obviously you can't change the Expo, so that literally just leaves the Knight, and which I think the Knight's the best. I would love to use Valkyrie. I love Valkyrie as a card, you guys know that, but it's just so mid in the meta, man. I hope they buffed the Valk. Also, I'm about to outskill him again. Look at this, guys. 2 bomber shots on tower. I mean, oh well, basically that was 4 bomber shots because it got 2 each time. Don't even get me started on how dumb it is that it can double bounce on the tower, but this should be GG's. He just uses Zap. He doesn't have anything. Those Skellies are on tower. I can just bomber the bridge. It's over. This card's so broken. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.